Hi everyone, it's Reagan and welcome back to the start of another reading vlog. It feels like I haven't done a regular reading vlog in a million years. I've just been out of town, essentially. We had like people in town, and then I had a wedding out of town, and next weekend I actually have another wedding. It's my brother's wedding, so you know, I just haven't had an opportunity to do a reading vlog, but I'm so happy to be back in action. But yeah, so this weekend is both equal parts relaxing and chaotic. We have a couple of things planned, but free time is definitely scattered in there. I'd say like Sunday's definitely free, but we're doing quite a bit on Saturday, and then tonight we actually have dinner reservations at a restaurant that we really love in Carroll Gardens. It's called Frankie's. It's like amazing Italian food. So that's in like 2.5 hours though. And then tomorrow we're gonna go see Emma at the movie theaters and maybe hang out with some friends afterwards, which I'm thrilled about. But anyway, regardless, I do hope to do quite a chunk of reading. I've actually done a bunch of reading already today via my audiobook, but without further ado, I'm gonna chat through the books I hope to read. So the first two books here I'm in the process of reading. Red Notice by Bill Browder. This is, I guess, a memoir. It's a financial thriller. I'm halfway through it, and this is my current audiobook listen. I've listened to a chunk of this today, like 75 pages, and I'm actually gonna put more on after I film this clip to do some picking up and just listen to it while I'm cleaning. I'm also reading the second book to the Inheritance trilogy, which is The Thousand Gods. I don't remember what the second one is called, but I have about 150 pages of this book left. I'm really, really liking it. I'll sit down and give you guys a synopsis in a little bit. But this trilogy has really taken me by surprise. And I actually think I like the sequel, or the second book in this trilogy, even more than the first one. So good chunk of this read. I'm almost done with this, only 150 pages left, and I'm gonna focus on finishing this tonight. In fact, I'm gonna try to do a chunk of reading before dinner. And then once I finish that, it's time for me to jump into Chain of Gold by Cassandra Clare. It's finally time. I'm really excited to pick this up. I'm really hoping this is just immersive and ridiculous and just super addicting. I just want something to really pull me in like a really traditional YA way, and I can't wait to read this. So these are my reading plans for the weekend. Quite a bit. Look at all this we got going on here. But as I said, I'm actually going to do a bit of cleaning, probably like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and listen to some more of Red Notice by Bill Browder. This book is wild. It is a financial thriller, which inherently sounds incredibly uninteresting, but this is really interesting. This is about the guy, he wrote it himself, it's a memoir. Hi, so my camera abruptly died. When it was charging, I was able to do a bunch of cleaning around the apartment, and I did listen to the audiobook of Red Notice, which I believe I mentioned doing before I abruptly lost power on this guy. But to give some context over Red Notice, which I've now officially listened to 103 pages of, it's a financial thriller, which upon hearing you're like, oh, that doesn't sound interesting, but it basically follows the guy who becomes the largest international investor in Russia after the fall of communism. He's worth like $400 billion or something. And the reason why it's a thriller is because it's a true story, and you're basically following him from the inception of this idea, like how he gets it up and running, and then like present day. Present day is starting in the book, so you basically find out in the beginning that he loses his visa, he's almost arrested in Russia, there's like hits out on him, like all sorts of things. He has like very it's like a very tumultuous time for him and his company or whatever. It's a really interesting book. I don't really know a lot about finance or investment banking, and I honestly was unsure of like how gripping this would be, but it's so fascinating. And my favorite part so far is honestly just like the setup process, the research process that he went through when he was setting it up in like the 90s. It's really good so far, and I'm really liking it, and I'm over halfway through it now, so should be finishing it next week, and then I'm going to jump into who knows what next, some sort of new exciting nonfiction audiobook. I'm on a roll. But now I'm about to sit down and read some of my book, and it is called The Broken Kingdoms by N.K. Jemisin, which, as I said, is book 2 to the Inheritance trilogy. I have 150 pages left. I'm really liking this book. So I would say, at least so far, the stories within this trilogy feel very contained. So the first one, we follow one main character, her story, and this sequel, I'm pleasantly surprised to see, is kind of set shortly after the events of the first one, and it's dealing with the aftermath of the events of the first one, but we're following a new main character whom I love. She's basically a woman who is blind, and she makes her living just kind of selling trinkets to tourists who come and visit her city, which has like this huge tree. I think it's like a very big religious symbol in this world. The events of the first novel, the religious structure of this world has kind of shifted. There was one religion that was very central for a very long time, and that is kind of, the foundations of that are kind of shaken a bit, and now a bunch of godlings have come back to Earth and are kind of like present within normal society, and our main character interacts with them often. This is a book that has so far so much drama, so much intrigue, and our main character is fascinating, and Jemisin's ability to just shift between like future and past and present is so good. Her narratives just like weave in itself. Nothing is like simply constructed with her, and it's always so satisfying. Anyway, I'm liking this book a lot. I'm trying not to say anything spoilery, but I'm liking this. So I'm gonna sit down and read. Clay is on his way home now, so I'm trying to get all my reading in before he disrupts me. But yeah, I just wanted to check in and say, hey, what was going on? Guess who's home and made coffee for us? Very exciting. And I read over 70 pages of my book, plus listened to a bunch of my audiobooks. So Clay, guess what? I've almost read 200 pages so far today.
Dang.
I know, I'm impressive. But anyway, Millie, it's time to watch Mythic Quest. Yup. All right, we are about to head out. I am wearing the gray Saison sweater I literally only wear, and some Madewell pants, and exciting, I got a new pair of Ni Solo shoes. I'll do a full like unboxing of these guys, but I already own these shoes in another color, and these are their black edition, which is part of their commuter line, which means they're like water resistant. They have a rubber sole, so they're so comfy, and also like great for, you know, the weather, the elements, and they're just so cute. We're gonna head out and eat some delicious Italian food. Meat and cheese and clay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's your hand. Home now, and we're watching Magic Quest, which is a new Mythic Quest. It's a new like video game office comedy. It's really good. So watching that, and I'm probably gonna go to bed soon because your girl's tired. Good morning, Matilda. You having a nice sunshine soak? This is like her new favorite place to like hang out in the apartment. Is on top of her own kennel by the window. I know, what a little girl. Yeah, I know. I know, don't even bring that up. I'm also watching Project Runway, but I'm about to sit down. Time for coffee. It's just that kind of morning. It's such a nice sunny day though, so I'm excited to hang out on the couch with this one for a little bit. That's right, Matilda. Hi everyone, it's just one of those stay in your PJs all morning kind of day. I'm here with my coffee, and I'm actually about to sit down and do some Skillshare classes. As you guys know, I have been working with Skillshare for the better part of a year now, and I'm such a huge fan of their products, and I'm really excited that I'm so consistently able to partner with them. If you guys aren't familiar, Skillshare is essentially an online learning community, and they have thousands upon thousands of different classes that you can take. Some are longer, some are shorter, so they have like shorter and long form, and they basically exist in every topic you could possibly think of. I've personally taken classes in business-oriented things, kind of trying to grow my knowledge and things that I do in my 9-to-5. I've taken classes in stuff like photography and web design, but I've really found my stride in the lifestyle-based classes because I just think they're so fun, and I just love learning more about different hobbies. But essentially what I'm trying to say is if you have any type of interest, you can definitely either learn more about it or learn an entirely new thing via Skillshare, and it's just really great. And they have so much new content coming out. The video quality is great. And to show you guys the classes I've recently taken and the class I'm about to sit down and listen to this morning, let me show you. So here they are. I've recently taken a grilled cheese class because I really love their food classes, but I also took this flower arranging class, which was really interesting. I obviously love buying fresh flowers, so just kind of learning how to arrange them more artfully was really cool. And I'm about to take this class by the Sill for how to take care of plants. If you didn't know, I recently actually bought a plant from the Sill, and I'm trying to become a plant person, but I've killed every single plant I've ever owned, except this plant I've recently bought. So I'm trying to learn some new skills to keep that baby alive. So I'm really excited to check this out. One, because I'm a big fan of this company, similar to how I took a class from Blue Bottle, which was super cool. So I'm gonna watch this and learn more about plants this morning. But per usual, I do have a special offer for you guys. If the first 500 people who click the link below will get Skillshare for 3 months free, and then it's only $10 after that. It's a premium subscription, and again, it gives you access to thousands upon thousands of classes. Great way to learn more. I don't know, I feel like this year has really been the year of learning for me. I've really increased my intake in nonfiction, and I'm just trying to like expand my knowledge on a variety of different topics, because I honestly just like love learning things. So it's just been such a great experience, which is why I'm such a big fan of the Skillshare product. Again, I'll have that link down below. Would love to learn about any classes you guys have taken, because I'm always adding things to my saved list to check out for later. So please let me know. But anyway, I'm gonna take my plant class now and hopefully equip myself to prevent me from killing all my future plants, because I'm really trying to become a plant person, you feel me? But anyway, I'm off to do that, and then I need to get ready for the day. Hi friends, it's much later in the day. I do not know where the day went. We were basically working on a project for most of the afternoon and kind of lost track of time. But we're here now. We're about to eat some taquitos and watch more Mythic Quest. Finish it. I think we only have like 1 episode left. So we're gonna finish that. We're going to the movies later, and then we're just kind of like laying low, hanging out. And I am gonna do more reading tonight. I'm almost done with the second book to the Inheritance trilogy, and then I'm gonna start Cassandra Clare's new book, which I am jazzed about. But just wanted to say, hey, apologize for not checking in all day, but we're back. I'm here, and I'll be vlogging the rest of the weekend, so. All right, we've almost watched the entirety of Mythic Quest this weekend. We have like an episode and a little bit left, but we're gonna leave and go to the movies and see Emma tonight, which I'm so excited about. Not only because I'm pumped about the movie, but chicken fingers and popcorn are my 2 favorite foods of all time. So it's gonna be a good night. It's gonna be a chill night. And then we're gonna be back here, and I'm gonna finish that book. So that's the plan. Hi everyone, we're home. I forgot to bring the vlog camera to the movie theater, which, you know, in hindsight, I guess it is possibly a little weird to bring a camera to a movie theater, but we saw Emma and I loved it. The aesthetic of that movie, incredible. The dialogue of that movie, incredible. The angst and all the sexual tension, unbelievable. But I have to say my favorite part of tonight was the part when Clay realized that Clueless was not an original concept.
Yeah, I can't believe they turned Clueless into a remaking of a period piece.
But yeah, I really liked it. Aesthetically though, it was an absolute dream. All I want is that gingham dress that she wore and do my hair in those like tiny little curls. I don't even know how you do that. I guess they had them like little fabric.
Don't they do it in Little Women?
Well, yeah, so this was before that though. And they, in the movie, they actually have their hair up in those like little cloth ties. That's how they do the curls. But I really, really liked it. Did you like it, Clay?
Oh, it was really good.
This was Clay's first Jane Austen film.
I think so.
He's never seen Pride and Prejudice.
I feel like I may have seen one like in a literature class in high school or something like that.
I know, isn't that wild?
But I have not seen Pride and Prejudice with Keira
Knightley. I know. So we're gonna fix that soon. But for now, we're gonna finish our Mythic Quest watch, and then I'm not sure what we're gonna watch next, but I'm sure it'll be something lighthearted. We shall see. But yeah, just wanted to check in and give you guys a review of Emma. It was great. Good morning, everyone. Ignore all these kitchen things out and about. Good morning, everyone. I have my cup of coffee. It's Sunday. It's the leap forward Sunday, so we lost an hour today, which is always kind of the worst, but I'm really excited about it now being like brighter later in the day. That's truly incredible. Like the sun going down at like 4 p.m. at the office is the worst. So I wanted to pop on here and say I'm sorry I was such a terrible vlogger yesterday. Full transparency, I was just having really bad anxiety and just didn't really feel up to vlogging, and I ended up getting like 11 plus hours of sleep last night, and I woke up feeling so much better, so much like more able to take on the day, feeling so much better. So I'm just excited to be like back to pretty much normal, and happy to say I'm actually about to sit down and finish this book, The Kingdom of Gods. I only have about 80 pages of this book left, maybe a little less, so I'm hoping to finish that this morning, and then I'm gonna jump into Chain of Gold. But yeah, I'm just excited to be like normal. Again, I did go out yesterday and see Emma, which I loved. Aesthetic dreams. I wish, like, you know how in Disney World there's like the immersive hotel for Star Wars, which by the way I totally also want to go to. I wish there was something similar for Jane Austen novels where I could just like go and they give me like a really cool outfit and I'm just like in a Jane Austen story for like 5 days in like the countryside of England. Someone needs to make that a thing because I would pay money to do it. So maybe that's my contribution to society. Maybe that's the business I start. Does anyone want to come to a Jane Austen hotel where you have to stay in character and wear like period-based clothing? Let me know, because I'll see what I can do. But anyway, I'm going to finish Kingdom of Gods, and then I think I'm gonna get dressed. It's such a beautiful day outside. It's like, I think gonna be high 50s today, like mid 50s. So I think Clay and I are gonna go on a walk, maybe get a little like bakery moment, you know, just kind of enjoy the day. And it's gonna stay sunny so late now, which is so exciting. I do need to film today as well, but I'm just gonna kind of focus on relaxing, kind of doing things that bring me joy and not rush myself in any capacity. So reading it is, but I just wanted to say hi and good morning. Ignore Clay's Call of Duty in the background, but look at this little pup. Why does she love sleeping here so much? It's her new favorite spot. It's hard to see because she's so backlit, but this is where she hangs out pretty much all the time now. Hi everyone, so I'm officially dressed for the day in my mustard and red color blocking situation, but we're about to head out and get some breakfast, like a late breakfast lunch. But I actually finished my book, which I'll do a recap of when I get home, but I really liked it. N.K. Jemisin just makes things that just screw you up. Like, there are no easy endings with her, but they're so satisfying at the same time. We're gonna head out and enjoy this beautiful sun, and Millie is gonna continue to sunbathe while we're away. But yeah, I'm excited to venture outside and enjoy this beautiful day.
Every Friday.
We are enjoying a nice outdoor breakfast. Look at this. We haven't gotten any food yet, but we ordered.
Let me take the camera.
So excited.
Look at Reagan.
I'm uncomfortable. It's such a nice day to stop. I can't post it when it's like that. We forgot to vlog the food when it arrived, but here's the aftermath. It was delicious. Home from breakfast and just filming a few videos, and then I'm gonna do some reading and probably go back outside. Clay took Matilda to the dog park and they're having just a grand old time, but I'm gonna finish filming first. Hi everyone, so I just finished filming and Clay is just coming home with Matilda, who just had a glorious time at the dog park. But I wanted to sit down and give you guys my review of the Kingdom of Gods by, I'm just kidding. But I wanted to give you guys a review of The Broken Kingdom by N.K. Jemisin, which is book 2 to the Inheritance trilogy, and I stand by that I loved this one even more than the first one. It was so good. N.K. Jemisin does this thing where she like gives and takes. Like, nothing comes easy with her stories. Like, you have to know going into them that they're gonna be painful but rewarding. I really loved this story. We followed a new main character who is an artist. She's blind and she's just so compelling and powerful. And I also love how the narrative style was told retrospectively. Like, the events already occurred and she's kind of telling us what's going on and interjecting as it's going along, kind of creating a narrative that's kind of weaving. It's not perfectly linear, which I really enjoyed as well. I'm just really liking this trilogy. I can't wait to pick up the third one because I feel like the stories bleed together, but they're kind of taking the same concept from a new angle, but they're still impacting each other as a story. So it's just great. I don't know. I really, really like this. I've read almost 300 pages so far this weekend. It's gonna be great. And so I'm really excited to pick up Shade of Gold next. But yeah, would definitely recommend this trilogy. It is exceptional. So exceptional. So I am gonna read it soon. But first, Shade of Gold. But yeah, I just wanted to check in and give you guys my review and look at and Matilda's back home and she is pooped. She had so much fun at the park. Did you have fun at the park, Matilda? Did you just have the best time chasing that ball? Yeah? She sure did. Hi friends, I have just been sitting here, laxing, enjoying the sunlight, and reading. I read the first chapter of Chain of Gold by Cassandra Clare, which is just only 38 pages, so I haven't read a lot, but I'm already really liking this book. There's so many characters, and I love that it's set in London, the turn of the century. It's really giving me a lot of Clockwork Princess vibes. Tessa, Will are here. I mean, I'm just emotional. It's great. I read the 38 pages so fast too, so I feel like I'm gonna have no issue reading over 200 pages of this today. I'm gonna keep reading, but I just wanted to pop in and let you know what's up. I'm liking it. There's so many characters though. I have to like remember everyone, and I have to remember everyone's connections. I'm like Fairchild, Harrendell, Carster, others. I'm like, gotta remember all the family connections, you know? But yeah, I'm really, really, really liking it, and I just wanted to pop in and let you know I have picked it up, and Matilda is still sunbathing. She is a daylight savings queen. God bless south-facing windows. Look. She's so pooped from her park adventure today. Ah, yes. Matilda. Mm-hmm.
Matilda went to the dog park today and ran around. Now she's all tuckered out and a skater. See you later, boy.
She said, see you later, boy. It wasn't good enough for her. She's just so pooped. Hi everyone. I've been sitting there doing quite a good chunk of reading, and I'll fill you in a bit. But I've changed because we're gonna go take an Instagram outside, and then we're gonna go get some Tex-Mex food, which is definitely our favorite. It's a good taste of home. This dress is perfect for it because it's like literally just the loosest dress in the world, and I'm wearing my new Dari boots again. It's so nice outside, so I can finally wear a dress and not feel like I am in like the danger zone, even with tights. So great. So we're gonna head out and eat, and then I'm gonna come back and keep reading because I'm already really into Chain of Gold, like so fast. In our element. Just getting some of that good stuff. Scandinavian swimmers, particularly the lobster guys. Wow, this is really difficult one-handed. All right, you're just gonna have to take my word for it. Matilda is absolutely flabbergasted that I would dare get up without consulting her first. Also, I've just been on a bit of a YouTube video binge, as one does. Hi everyone, so I'm finally done just watching YouTube videos. And I'm now going to continue to read Chain of Gold by Cassandra Clare. I'm on page 65 right now. I'm actually really liking this book. It's super engaging. It's really drawn me in immediately. I mean, what's better than Shadowhunters at a ball? I really loved her last series. I don't remember the name, but I really liked it, and it was set in modern time. But I definitely feel like the strength of this series, it like just excels even more when there can be like societal drama thrown in there as well. I just feel like it's gonna be so much angst, so much great clothing, more balls hopefully. And I'm here for every second of it. They're all about to go on a picnic. I love it. I love it so much. So I'm gonna sit down and try to read well over 200 more pages or so, and then go to bed. But I just wanted to say hi. I'm reading now, and I'll check in as I get a little further along, but so far so good. Our main characters are James Harrendell, Cordelia Carsters, and I think so far the big conflict is that Cordelia Carsters loves James Harrendell, but James Harrendell loves someone else. So I'm pretty sure she is going to try to like win his heart with the help of his friend, who is a rogue, notorious rogue, which obviously she should have seen it. She should have seen this if she's read any other Shadowhunter book, that she's obviously destined to be with the rogue. Hello? Amateur hour over here. Just kidding. But yeah, I'm excited to watch. I'm guessing, by the way, I have no idea, but that's my guess, and I'm hoping, you know, to have some drama and some love and some angst. And there's also like Lucy Harrendell. I think I already mentioned that Will and Tessa are here, so that has a lot of feelings for me, and Jem. It's like a family reunion. But anyway, I'm going to just keep reading. All right, quick check-in. I've surpassed the 150 page mark, and I might be wrong about this Matthew rogue scenario. I'm not sure. This might be veering more to a complicated love triangle, love square. We shall see. I'm not sure, but the statement stands. I'm intrigued. It's also set, I want to say, in the Victorian era of England, which was especially conservative for women, so it's really interesting to see that as a backdrop, because obviously women in this world are trained to be killers and demon hunters, and yet they can't show their ankles in society. So it's like, what in the world? That combined with the fact that London currently in this state, obviously there's like a larger mystery going on, like TBD, I'm sure it's going to not be this way, but the backdrop, or like for most of these people's lives, the shadow hunters that we're following, there haven't been a lot of demon attacks on London for some reason. It's a mystery. I'm sure there's nefarious reasons as to why that is the case, but they're not like having to go out and do like really deadly patrols all the time. So they are like of a different, they're like cut from a different cloth because of that. They're not like Will or even like Jace, who are constantly battling demons and risking their lives every night. It's like a totally different thing. But yeah, I'm really liking this. I'm not really sure where it's going, so I'm very intrigued to find out, but I'm gonna keep going. But I've just passed, like, I'm on page like 155, so we're making great headway. Hey. We're past the 200 page mark in this book, and things are really starting to heat up. Well, they basically started heating up a little while ago, and it's starting to get wild. I got so invested in this book so quickly. I feel like even faster than the Lady Midnight series, which I ended up loving so much. So it's just giving me great, very high expectations with how much I'm gonna like this book. So yeah, I'm gonna try to stay a little late tonight and read 50 more pages, but I'm making really great progress now that I've passed the 200 page mark. But I just want to check in and give you guys one final update, probably because I'm going to go to bed after I read a little bit more, but I just wanted to let you guys know what was happening and how I was feeling. Hi everyone, it's Reagan, and welcome to the end of the vlog the next day. I just wanted to quickly wrap up everything I read this weekend because I ended up reading quite a bit, over 500 pages, and I really enjoyed everything I was able to read, so needless to say, I'm just excited about it. So first things first, I read or listened to 100 pages of Red Notice by Browder. It's a nonfiction novel. It's my current commute read, and I've actually since finished this. This book was highly engaging. I really, really enjoyed it. I never thought I would be so fascinated by financial drama, but I was. This was a great time. So I read 100 pages of this. From there, I finished the last 150 pages of The Broken Kingdom by N.K. Jemisin. Loved it. I feel like went really in depth about this, but man, I'm such a big fan of this trilogy, and I hope to read the third one soon. And then from there, I picked up Chain of Gold by Cassandra Clare, and I've read 260 pages of this book. This is everything to me right now. It's so angsty. I love the setting. I love that it's set in the turn of the century, Victorian London. I love all the characters. I love all the angst. I have no idea where the romance is going, which is just perfect, but I know Cassandra Clare is gonna get me on the angst level, and I just can't wait to be super entertained. So I will be finishing this week. I'm really excited about it. I'm loving it a bunch, and I honestly feel like it might make me pick up Crescent City next, just because I feel like once I start reading really good angsty YA fantasy, that's all I want to read. But anyway, I just wanted to give you guys a full wrap up. Again, read over 500 pages. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this weekend reading vlog, and I will see you soon with another one soon. Bye.